I'm so sorry. So the audio was not coming till now. I hope the audio is coming now. So hey everyone, welcome back, and we are having the most awaited person here, Rohan Kulkarni. And Rohan, go on.
Yeah. Okay. So I will start now. So SnowHacks is arranged by GDSC SITS, which is a 48-hour long hackathon, which will start on 11th of February and end on 13th of February. So before SnowHacks, we have planned some sessions of this, and this session is one of them. And in this session, we will be creating one React project. So as we have React.js specialist with us, so we will be creating React project. So let's get started.
And those people who are watching on YouTube, please hit the like button and start talking something so that whoever is very interactive here, you will be definitely getting a goodie from me. So don't forget it. And can you all tell if the audio and video are fine? Is this Rohan visible and audible? So Rohan, today I guess we are going to do something really cool, right? It's going to be a FullStack Twitter account? No.
Yeah.
A clone of Twitter.
Not Twitter.
Right. So something similar to it. So that is something which we are going to plan. And we have got awesome. We have got Pandipati Pawan as the first person. Dude, you are receiving something really cool. And we have got Android terminal as well. Thanks for coming in. And yes, so Rohan, SnowHacks is awesome. And we started with a lot of, like already there are so many talks going on, and this is going to be a workshop. And here today we will be learning both front end and back end, or just we are going to do the front end part. I guess you are training people on back end, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have developed the backend API in my workshop. So this will be the last day of my workshop, and we are creating a front end project.
Oh my God! API, so I was actually not allowed in your workshop. You did not even invite me for
actually, that's not the case.
Awesome. So anyway, I'm always happy to have you as my right hand, and as promised, we are going to do the front end of the back end which you made. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. So let's start with the demo. We will show how the exactly end product will be.
Would you like to share your screen, or should I share my screen and show the demo?
I think showing you will be better, because I'm not sure how much network is I'm having.
All right, that's fine. So let me see if I can share my screen. I hope everyone is able to see the screen. So here you go. So I just logged in using an anonymous name. I call it TechVidya. And then, hey everyone. And we were trying these things out. And then boom. Can you all see this? So this is the ultimate output.
I will try from my end. I will tweet. Let's see.
I guess then after that I have to go ahead and refresh, right? Yes. So there is this refresh button. Dude, we are going to fix these bugs. These are not really the way I do things, because we can do it better.
Yeah.
See? All right. So we have the backend ready. And the backend just uses only two things. One is the getting and one is the posting. So, which is very simple, and Rohan has done it in an excellent way. So what we can do is, let's start coding in my way. What do you say?
Yeah, sure. Let's get started.
Hey, Rohan, what is your relation with Postman? I always use Postman for a lot of different reasons. But what about you?
Yeah, actually, so I am the Postman student leader. So Postman student leader in the sense, I'm the campus ambassador of my college and conduct various sessions regarding the Postman. Means try to create the API literacy.
That's cool, man. Okay, I don't know what is happening with my Postman. It's going to be very slow. So I'll ask him to go on that side and then switch on with a new workspace here.
Yeah.
And let's get this guy here. I don't know, it's getting so slow. Yes. Obviously. Okay, cool. So this is Postman's user interface. It looks like this. We are in the scratch pad. So I'm going to open a new, a tab or something like that. So if I open the collections or something, okay, this is going to take some time. All right. So if I just put it like this, I believe everyone is able to see this. So we have got two requests. Okay, one is the put request and one is the post request and one is the get request. So I'm just going to get the get request and see how it actually works. So without any parameters here. Okay, by the way, some people were asking what we are going to learn or what kind of languages we are going to learn. Pavin. So the front end is it is going to be predominantly front end, and we'll be using React.js and Axios and those kind of things. Hey, Rohan is here. Rohan is here as well. Anyway, and the backend will be, I guess, backend has already been done by Rohan. Rohan, what all things that you used for the backend, man? Tell something about the backend. While I'll
yeah, sure. In the backend, we have created the backend with the help of Node.js. We have used Express as the framework, and we have tried to implement how the MVC architecture is there. So basically, we have two models. Like there is one user model and there is one tweet model. So these all data is coming from the tweet model, and the author image and all that stuff is coming from the Firebase authentication. So if you log in, the current profile picture of yours will be displayed here.
What about if I go ahead and do a post request on the same with the body, which has this raw, and oh wow, there is a GraphQL here. This is interesting.
Yeah, it's recently added, JSON.
Nice. So if I use this, can I beautify it? Yes, it's already beautified. So this is the tweet message. I don't need to give the ID here. I have the author. I have the author email. Do I need author email? Yes, I need the author email. Then we have got author image, which I can obviously hijack it and do something.
Required. Yeah.
And then I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this one. So these are the four things that I need to give, right?
Yeah.
So if I go to my events page and then flick my image from this, it's going to be this one. Okay, this looks really nice. So
you can provide that URL.
Awesome. So I'll be using this one. And if I say author is Praveen Kumar, and if I say the tweet message is, hey, SnowHacks, I hacked into Rohan's backend. Hey, if this doesn't work, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, it will work, don't worry.
Or we'll put YouTube at praveen.science. Anyway, this is not gonna send me any emails. So if I give send, your request is empty. Oh.
Request is empty.
Okay.
When you send it at tweet, not tweets.
Oh, it's to tweet. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yes, I guess we got cannot post 404. Oh my God, that's successful. Don't try this at home. Anyway, so if I go back to this and refresh this page, boom. Okay. I really believe, Rohan, you will be decommissioning the API after the live stream, right? It is completely open, man. So let's come to...
I will do it.
Okay, awesome. That is the first principle of OWASP. Open Web Application Security Project. By the way, so who are all here? Hey, Cryptocurrency Daily Bugle. Hi. And we have got Sahitya as well. Hey, Sahitya. Nice. Okay. So how many of you feel that this tweet page is good or bad? Just put bad. Okay. Just put whatever you think. Put bad. And then let's see if we should revamp this whole page and then tell Rohan or teach Rohan how we can build it in an awesome way. So I'm the front-end expert, so I guess Rohan will accept
that. Yeah, I accept that.
Come on. Whoever puts a message here, the first person. So already Pandipati Pavan is getting something really cool, a really cool gift from me. So who wants a goodies? Who wants free swags and stuff, t-shirts? Hey, what are the goodies from SnowHacks?
SnowHacks can give domains for them who show interest. .xyz domains are available. You can get that.
Okay, I can. I have my own women in tech community, which is called Cats and Tech. I can get you a lot of stickers and t-shirts. And anything related to your career development in terms of a professional website, domain, etc. Those kind of things, I'm able to help you as well. So don't forget to hit the subscribe and start talking and get a lot of awesomeness. Okay, cool. So we are able to get only one person, the Android person, who says we need revamp. All right. So let's see. How many people wants a revamp? How many people want stickers and t-shirts? Come on, hit the like button. I want to see the like count getting 25. All right. So the first thing is, I understood exactly what happens, what Rohan has done. Rohan has done an excellent job. So the first thing, whenever you go to any project or any work, the first thing that you need to do is read the manual. So RTFM, right? So Rohan has been the manual for me, and he has given everything about the API, how I should be using this API, etc. And this is cool. Okay. And now the fun part begins here. So let's create a Twitter application in a, okay. So since my mission is running out of space, is it? It is not. But how many of you want an online IDE, or I should use my VS Code? And online IDE is a little bit cumbersome, but using my VS Code is easy. So, but anything is okay for me. So I could see two people who have said revamp, and Krish Gupta. We know that you are Krish. Hey Gautam, nice to meet you. Use VS Code.
Krish is saying to use VS Code.
Yeah, Sahitya says use online IDE. And Rohan, our faithful moderator, is also here. Come on, folks. I'm expecting a lot of numbers. Okay, VS Code. Let's throw a small poll here so that people can put this. Which one should I use? So can I use Code Sandbox, VS Code? Ask your community. Hit the buttons,
everyone likes VS Code.
Yeah. All right. So cool then. Let's go ahead and show in VS Code. Hey, by the way, I forgot to introduce about myself. I'm Praveen Kumar. I'm originally from Chennai. Right now, I'm in Chennai, and currently I'm a full stack JavaScript specialist and a vice president of engineering in one of the awesome firms which a lot of people are fan of, and I'm happy to like refer you in my company. So keep in touch, and this is my website, and we should be doing something really cool like this. So keep following my live streams. This is a quick introduction about my website. It has got some experience, education, and portfolio. So a few things that I wanted to tell us: when you're working with portfolio, please try to add all the things that you have done so far, because yes, I know there is no space in my device. So yes, you have got this is something which I did like 12 years ago, 11 years ago, 10 years ago, but comparing this with the recent ones, they look really better than the previous ones. So what I would say is, when a recruiter or a tech lead or someone who wants to see your profile, they will find it really easier to gauge you, not judge you, judge is a wrong word, but gauge you or assess you than showing a mere CV. And in case if you know something, try to teach it to the other people by using a blog or something like that, because blogs are written communication, and written communication are very powerful, very important in this pandemic age, and even in your, what should I say, Rohan, in the industry, right? And one good thing, like, in case if you know something, just be like Rohan. In case if you know something, try to make a small application and explain the kids, like explain a 5-year-old kid or your grandpa or grandma, make them understand in such a way that will show you how good you are in a subject. And apart from this is what people talk behind my back. And here's how you can talk behind my back. So that's a quick introduction. And I do have my own development environment set up. So if you want to know more about that, just go search for Praveen Dev Environment. And the first link here will takes you to my personal dev environment. And this is what I use. So it's Google Chrome, VS Code, all these things. And all my extensions are here. I have used only 8 extensions. All the 8 extensions are here. Everything is linked. And I'll show you how my VS Code looks like. And let's go ahead with that. So let me open a new window. And by the way, let's also, how many of you like to do time travel in your life? Time travel?
That's interesting.
Time travel on code. That is nice, right? So
yeah,
always version controlling is good. So version controlling, you can use Git and GitHub. So what we will do is, I'm just going to create a new repository that is a public repository. Let's call it, this is my profile, by the way. Let's call it SnowHacks Twitter. Hey, let's get a name for this one. Twitter Rohan Praveen. Okay, it's a bit bigger. Part of Praveen's and Rohan's live stream on SnowHacks.
Let's see, can we get a name from chat?
Yes, definitely. We should be getting one.
Anyone has a name, please.
See, we are going to create an awesome product because the backend is extremely good. It was done by Rohan, so obviously it is extremely good. So I really want a nice name for this. All right. So come on, put your thinking hats, get a nice, cool name.
We have one name, that is Tweetinator. Okay, that's
Tweetinator. Okay, we'll go with Tweetinator because Krish Gupta is one of the best. Everyone is best. Okay, so we are going to use Tweetinator. And so what I generally do is I just copy this particular part using this button. And here, if Praveen Signs is my username, I'm just going to put Praveen Signs in front of this GitHub and do this. In case of Rohan as your username, you have to put this way. Okay. And you should not change this for forking it or cloning it. The reason why I do this is I don't want to put, I'm a lazy person. I don't want to put a lot of times my email address and password for this case. And coming back to what has happened here. Okay, we can close this one. Right. So if you click on this one, this is the, oops, sorry. Is it visible now? Should I put it a bit here, there, where? Okay, that seems to be perfect, I guess. So cool. So you have got these buttons, right? This is called Explorer button. This is the search tool. This is the source control. This is run and debug. No one uses it. Even I have never used this. And this is our extensions button. So I have explained about what extensions I have been using and why I have been using in my previous live streams. Today, I wanted to finish this project. So I'm skipping on all these things, including my introduction. So let me go to the clone repository. The clicking on clone repository, it shows you this view. Do not mesmerize to get clicked on this. So paste it here and it says clone from URL. Use that option. And once you do that, it is going to show you where you want to clone it. I'm going to put it on my works folder. And please ask me any questions if you have anything. So once you get it cloned, press the open button. And you have got this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install how many of you are lazy like me? Please. Me. The person who does 3 live streams a day. Nee paata hai. Oh, Krish Gupta, you don't know Tamil, right? So I don't know whether, is there a proof that I did 3 live streams a day? It was once upon a time, not when I'm in India. I'm not, it seems. I've been sleeping all the day. All right. So the first thing is being lazy has its own benefits. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly create a React application by using a terminal here. And what I would be using is, it's called npx create react app. This is the command that you use. For the current directory, I'm going to put a period here and then press enter. So this will take a long amount of time. It's going to create a lot of files, and it completely depends on your internet connection speed and your computer speed and even your disk space. I have to keep on monitoring my disk space because it's just my node modules are taking a lot of space in my computer. So I have to I totally forgot. I should be looking at those things as well. A lot of node modules have been taking huge space in my computer, and the reason is also very evident. If you see here, node modules meme, and we could see the world's heaviest objects. So you have sun, which is really heavy. There is a neutron star, which is the first type of sun. Like, sun will be a neutron star first, and then it becomes sun, right? And then we had black holes that is extremely very heavy, and even the light cannot pass through its gravitational field. And we have node modules, which is heavier than...
No limit for node modules.
Exactly. So, oh my God, this is crazy. All right. So that's how crazy they are. And we have got people here. Hey, PNPM is awesome, man. So I really wanted to work on that. As you know, I'm lazy. So to be honest, yes. And there are a couple of people who are asking how many days to learn React.js. I took 7 to 8 hours. That is a normal speed for a JavaScript person who is really good with JavaScript. They can easily learn React.js within 7 to 8 hours, provided that you're looking at the right materials, right trainer, etc. And it depends on people as well. So for me, it took me 7 to 8 hours. You might take 10 hours or 6 hours. It depends on you. But this is what is my experience. I used Westboss. I spoke to Westboss. I'm a huge fan of him. I got a chance to meet him, and he's awesome. So I'm just going to put a small name of him. Westboss. npkill shows you all the node modules and folders inside. So you can delete the node modules from a CLI, which with a different crazy features to help. I'm going to check it out soon. npx npkill. All right. What is my laptop specification? It's a Mac OS Mission. It's a MacBook Pro. It's very old. It's MacBook Pro mid 2015 model. That time it was the highest model, 2.8 gigahertz with 16 GB of RAM. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. So coming back to our stuff. Oh, wait. Do we have any other questions? Ziria says, recently I had joined an office where I was given to make UI components. Then I found out about Webpack and Babel. How often is it important as a front-end developer? So Webpack and Babel are the core, like the main things about Node.js and all these package manager and even the React stuff. The good part about React application that we just did, have we even completed it? It was going on in the background, right? So here it is. So technically, this is what you would be seeing. So you start with this, a lot of packages will get installed, and finally you will be seeing this particular thing. You will be getting the happy hacking message, and then you will be stopping here. Okay. So when you get this message, you are done with this. The good part about React.js and React scripts is, so what exactly is happening here is, so first thing is, when you run the create React app, it downloads and installs CRA template, and then CRA template downloads and installs React, React DOM, and React scripts. So React scripts is the main thing that you should be looking at. So this guy holds literally everything. Let it be Webpack, let it be Babel, let it be all the transpiler things. All these things are held by React scripts. So React scripts is one application that conceals all these things so that you don't need to understand Babel or Webpack development server or configuring any kind of things. So that's about how you can create a simple React application. And here it says you can do npm start, npm run build, npm test. We'll be concentrating only on npm start now. And this is the 18 files that will be used in created React app using CRA. CRA is create React app. And please feel free to ask your questions. You'll be getting the answers as quick as possible, I promise. So I'm going to do npm start here. And let's see what kind of magic this has. It is starting the development server. It automatically opens up the browser, etc. My hands are here. And
it takes so much time for me.
It's done. So here you go. Hey, it depends on the internet as well as the thing. Okay, as well as the computer. So you can expect a bit slow in case if you're using a Windows machine, because Windows is not designed to do these things. So what they have said, edit src/app.js, right? So if I press this and press OK, look at this. Here's our app.js. Instead of learn React, I'm just going to put the name of the person who gets the awesome prize today. 6 of the 18 files are useless, guaranteed, 100%. I'm going to show you what are all the useless files. Mohasin, you haven't missed anything. Don't worry. Continue. We are just starting with it. Yeah, we had some fun time earlier. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and find the right person. I guess it's Ziria Creation who wrote something really nice. So what I'm going to do is, instead of learn React, I would put Ziria Creation is awesome. And then I'm just saving it. Look what is happening. If you refresh this page, it will even remove this selection, right? So I have selected this particular file. If I refresh this page, the selection will go away. But even without...
no, actually, I added that in link.
Okay, what is it?
There is one more line upside, like edit src. That is there.
Yeah.
Scroll up.
Look at this. Upside. The selection hasn't gone, but the text is changing. That is what I was telling Rohan. I'm going to put Rohan, wear your glasses. So if I save this, on the right side, you can see that the text changes. The page does not refresh. So that is the power of React. That's what I was trying to tell. Okay, now shall we do the cleanup work? Cleanup work is going to be awesome. And I believe Krish from Cerulean Coders will be very unhappy. Okay, the first thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to open this in the Finder, or what do you call this in Explorer, in Windows Explorer or something like that. So you see that there are like so many files here. Let's first organize everything. Components, styles. Since we are going to use backend, we will be using services. If you don't understand, please ask your question. Tests. What else? Assets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 folders. I guess it's only 5 folders. Okay, so Rohan, tell me, where does the app.css go?
In the styles.
Wrong. It goes to the bin, but actually right. So the moment it goes to the bin, you can see that there is a big, so many problems are happening. And even in this page, you can see that everything is gone. Like it is very quick in responding to errors and other things. So which is great in this case. So let's try to remove everything and rearrange everything. App.js, where should it go, Rohan?
In the styles.
Wrong. It's in the components. It's a component.
Oh yeah.
See, again, there is a compiler. Okay, at least tell this correctly.
App.text in the test.
Correct. Index.css. Come on, this time correctly tell.
In the styles.
No. Bin.
In the bin.
Index.js.
In the components. Or we can keep it on the...
It stays there. Exactly. Logo.svg.
In the assets.
In the bin. Yes, it goes to the assets. And we have report web vitals, which no one uses. Setup test is only used when you are going to write any unit tests. So that's about the whole list of list of files. And now we have to fix everything. So what we are going to do is I'm going to go to the SRC folder and go to the test. Let me start fixing the test. So here, what I need to do is I need to go back, then go to the components and then app. And if I save this, it says learn React, right? So if I add one more thing and put npm test, so it's gonna take some time and then say run, works, failed. Why? Okay, because the app.js is not working. So we go back to the index page first. So let's get rid of this index.css and then we'll just use the app.js from the components.
Right.
And then we'll save this. Again, there will be a problem because import logo. So everything inside this will be wrong. So we'll go into the components, get rid of everything. So again, you want to be lazy, RAFCE. Boom. There you go. I got a React arrow function component with export. And let's put .app. And inside the app, let's put h1. And inside h1, we'll say learn React. And then we'll save it. And this should pass now. Hopefully it passed. So we can just forget about the test. And we can also look at this works perfectly fine. Okay. So this is a basic way of getting the thing running and working and running. Okay. So there are so many things. Exactly. It is not the power of React. It is the React thing. So yeah, that's correct. Oh, wow. Mohasin, I am in India as well, man. I'm in Chennai right now. I took just these moments. That's it. 4 GB is really less. Yes, man. It is, I mean, I'm running out of my space as well. My disk space is as well. There are always bugs around you, Krish. So it's all right. Okay, let's go back to our coding. So the first thing is we need to make this really good. So what we did is we removed all the clutter. And the next thing is we also have to do something really cool. So who was it? Tweetinator, right? That was nice, actually, to be honest. Is the name Tweetinator. Yeah. So if you want to change the contents of the main file, like it says React app and other things, you need to go into this folder. There is a public folder and you have got this particular HTML file called index.html. And here we are going to change the React app into Tweetinator. And here, Tweetinator by Krish, he just named. Actually by Rohan and Praveen. Okay, so let's put something like this. And not only that, it just shows you Tweetinator. And another thing is we need to change this icon. So I will go to flaticons.com and here I can get a lot of nice icons. So let's say Twitter. Sorry, it should be bird.
No, let's take a different bird this time. Not Twitter one.
Let's take a bird. I mean, there will be a lot of birds. This one. What do you think about this one? What do you want me to sign and get lost? Okay. What do you all think about this one?
This one is also nice. The last one.
Okay. Let me have a look. Aha. Some people are talking about Geo and the tower. I really understand what might be the problem. Hey, this one,
No. In the original screen, last one.
Original screen and last one. Hey, this one. This looks really cute. Should we take this one or this one? I love this one. I don't know what is the speed right now for me. See, fast.com. Mine's 0 Mbps. It's going around 67, 69, 72, and then dropping down. So they promised me 150 Mbps up and down. That is what I get, Makale. I don't know what to say. So let's try once again. There is this very slow pickup speed because the router is somewhere after 1 kilometer later. It's not even crossing 80 now. Okay, fine. No need to, I mean, it's India. We can't expect anything more. Right. So this one or this one? Let's choose. One or two?
Let's see what everyone says.
You're not going to use Team Dalal. Sorry, Dhruv Dalal. So we will be... okay, I really put Krish Gupta in the name. Yes, okay.
Two.
Everyone says two. I know Rohan has kind of manipulated everyone, but it's okay. Fine. I copy this image. So never ever hot link any images. So always use a CDN. Here I'm using IMGUR CDN. And then, boom, you have got this buddy. Well, we don't even need to use a CDN right now because we are going to create something else. I'll tell you what it is. Let's go ahead and talk about favicon generator 64, something like this. And I have got this website called favicon.pro, which is really cool. And I can set the size as 64 by 64. And then I'll just put this guy on top of this, submit. So boom, this is the favicon I got. And bam, this is the icon. So what I need to do is I just need to change it into favicon ICO. And then I'll just put this guy outside here. And now I'm also going to do a couple of things. So if you go to the top in the public folder, you can clearly see that there is logo 192, logo 512, and favicon.ico. So this guy, I'm going to change it to logo 192, added copy, and change it to logo 512. So we got these three files, right? So I'm just going to put all these three files. While putting it, keep looking at the screen on the top. There. So that gets replaced. So if you see in this place, the place where it says Tweetinator, look at that. You got the Twitter bird here. Cool, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, great. So we have got this one. Not only that, we also need Bootstrap for some nice theme. Get bootstrap.com. And one more thing which I'm going to do is I'm not going to go deep in these things, but let me go for it. We will be using Bootstrap and we'll be using a class component in the first app.js. So I'm just going to copy only the style sheet for Bootstrap because the old version of Bootstrap uses jQuery, which is a DOM manipulation engine. And we have got fonts.google.com. Let's go for it. Let's use really a nice font. Okay, there are so many new fonts that got added recently. Okay, let's not think more. Go for the open sans safe option to select. I'll take light, regular, say medium. Okay, and then let's copy all these things and put to this VS Code here. So the fonts will be the first thing which I'm going to import. Then comes the style sheets for the framework and then our own style sheet. Okay, any questions so far? Why not React Bootstrap? Because I have got a better hand on creating manually rather than using a library. We don't know what exactly goes into a library while we can use Bootstrap in this one. Use just Pacifico. Hey, is this a Vivagaramana font? Let me check. How do I go back?
Pacifico, okay.
Okay, this readability is like literally zero. So no. All right. So we have chosen the files, everything, and we have added our Bootstrap stuff. If we go to the Tweetinator, you can see that it looks shit because of Bootstrap. Cool. Thanks. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is updated the public stuff. What all things did we add? Added Bootstrap, added fonts, updated title and description, and finally updated the favicon. These are the 4 things that we did. And the next thing that we are going to do is create the styles. So for this, I wanted to show you one more thing. So there is something called as SAS Meister. And if I have a kind of like a CSS that needs to be written in such a way, like, let's say I have got this particular thing. There's a H1, there's a H1A, then H1A span. This is so bad, right? Like, I'm a lazy person. They are making me write so much. What if I write H1 inside that's A, inside that span, that's called SCSS, folks. So how many of you are hearing this for the first time? So this way I can easily write a lot of things. For example, if there is a complex thing that is there, I have got a header. There is a H1, there is a, then there is a nav, then there is a UL, there is a LI, there is a. And like some people were saying, I want to themify these things. So let's say if I'm using Coca-Cola theme, I need to put something. And if I'm using, say, look at this, everything is here. In case if I'm using Pepsi theme, I need to put something. So I can use variables here. So if I try to use variables here, I can see FG color. Anyway, you all understood this one, right? So we'll be using something called as SCSS, not CSS. How many of you are okay with that? Featured update meta assets, that works as well. Yes, CSS is not just for this. Yes, that's true. You can do a lot of things with SCSS. You're right. Okay, so to add SCSS support, we need to do npm install node.sas, and then we can put added SCSS support. And once we have done that, all these installations take a long time when you're in India or when your thing is running out of space. So be patient. Let's quickly have a look at all the questions. You can have programmatical expressions. Yes, that's true as well. Okay, the next thing is we can start with creating the code. So I've got this particular thing which I was experimenting a couple of days before. It's called github.com/Praveen Bootstrap React helpers. So this is going to help me with a lot of things like I've got card element, containers, headers, every single thing. So this one is a header. I'm just going to copy this header and create one here. So what I'm going to do is, okay, before that, let us also do the styles. So inside the styles, I'm going to create a file called index.scss. And here in the body, I'm going to give font family is going to be open sans. That's what we copied, right? And we can give up import app. And let's give app.scss. And for .app, we'll give nothing. So, and now the fun part is this and this will be similar. So now we have to integrate this with this. So we'll be putting import styles index.scss. Only one import, everything works fine. Added a basic style sheet. So we need to check if the style has been applied. Yes, it seems to be it has applied. So let's put this. And the next thing that we are going to do is let's close this. Let's close this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. What did I copy actually? I copied the header. So we are going to create a header file. The header file stays in the components. So I'm going to put it inside the Bootstrap so that we know that it is Bootstrap. It belongs to Bootstrap and not ours. So I'll just explain this header, what exactly this does. So first thing is I define the header component using a arrow function, and the arrow function will have got all these parameters or props. Props in React means a component can get input from another component or a pattern component. So here, this dark, if it is having a truly value, it is going to set dark to this variable. If it has a falsy value, it is going to set light to the variable, which in turn sets the navbar's color. So who wants dark? Who wants light? Put it in your comments. And the two, this completely, it's going to create this brand and other things. So here we have got children. It is a special variable which puts everything inside the child into this. And the class name, I have added the class name if in case if it is set with a space. If not, there is nothing. So that's all. It is very simple one. And created a Bootstrap header component. Also, we will create a supporting style as well. So I'm going to put Bootstrap / header.scss. And here in the app, I'm going to import Bootstrap / header. You don't need to put .scss, similar to how you have got it in the JavaScript side of things. So now we have got this. The next thing is we will be adding the header to this part. So if we go to the app.js, instead of this learn React, I'm going to put header. Oops. So this, most of the time, it will kind of like mess up with you. So I'll just put import header from Bootstrap header. Now here, I'll just put tweetinator. I copied it. I hope it's the same. Okay. Now if I save this and look at this one, you could see that this looks like this. And I can also give a class, say header, and justify content center. Boom. So who wants dark? Who wants light? In simple terms, if I add one more thing called dark as true, that becomes a dark mode. That is the power of React again. So React is about components, and repetitive things are all in this. Tweetinator army, great. Awesome. We have got a mix of dark and light, but seems like dark wins as usual. Sorry, Krish. Even I like light, but yes, we have to go with the people who are here, right? So let's get rid of this guy who is a light guy, and we got this particular thing. Now, created a header, but in the header.scss, it's kind of like empty. So we'll give margin bottom 10 pixels so that if you inspect this and look at it, you get 10 pixel bottom margin. Okay. So tweetinator is done here, and we have got this one. Now let's go ahead and start working on the application itself. So the first thing that we want to do is we need to create a service to call the tweets. But before that, I want to convert this whole application into a class application because we will be using a lot of states, props, etc. So here you go. And inside the render function, I'm just going to put this and save it. It's going to be the same, but one small change, export default app. Boom. So the app has been converted into a class component. Converted app into a class component. This is what I did right now. And now the next thing which I want to do is, let's start with the mobile first view. So it's okay. Let's just start somehow. So the first thing which I wanted to do is, I want to split this whole thing into two side of stuff. Okay. So the first side includes, instead of doing a login feature, I'm going to make it like a get it from ours kind of a thing. Okay. So we have a container. There is a row, has got call 3 plus call. Actually, let's go with call 12 dot call sm3. We can give md plus call 12 dot call md. What is 12 minus 3? 9. So we got two columns, left, right. And if I save this, we get left and right here. When I make this thing go very small, it's going to go above and below. Okay. That is the main reason why I have got this one. Now let's come back to this. So far, any questions? Is it going interesting or boring? Krish, I never thought of getting rid of you. I just thought of getting rid of the dark guy, the light guy, like light header. It's not you. F in the chat for like. Sorry, man. The class pronouns is not masculine. We can use popcorns. All right, superb. But definitely calling the classes and elements as girls will get me into jail. So I don't want to do that. Guys is fine. But yeah. Okay, let's put as elements. So now we have got this left and right. So on the left, I want it to be like user stuff like current user. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a state. And we need two more components. So we can have just a class component for that. So user component, I'm going to put user.js. Array FCE. And I could put like something like .user. Oh, .user. This is user component. And we have got, we don't need the first line. And we have got tweet component. Tweets.js. Boom. Dot tweets and tweets here. You can get rid of this one, save it. Now, in this thing, we can have user. See, it's here. And we have tweets. Boom. I don't know why it was not showing it for header, but we got user component and tweets here. So in the state, what we need to do is, okay, before that we are going too much, created the main app with state and components. So far, any questions? Is it going too fast, too high? And please, Krish, it's
nice
all right.
Green screen.
Nice green screener. It's not the screen, unfortunately. Okay, so I do have a better green screen. Once I go to London, I'll just show you all. Why not use state and function component? I'm just going to do that in the next components. All these smaller components, I'm going to use state. For the main component, I thought of like using this states. Right. So the first thing is I want a current user, which is going to be a null at this point. So if this is the current user, so we can have current user equal to this dot state dot current user. And we need to do something related to how to get the current user in the right way. Okay. So in the user component, what I want is, I'll just get the current user from this. Is a prop. Now, if the current user is already present, we can show them logged in, else logged out. All right. So it is logged out at the moment. So if the person is logged out, what we need to do? We need to somehow log into the user. So for the logged out person, what we want is, we want to show a small form that has got a couple of values. What kind of values do we have? Now comes the use state. So this is the first snippet, which we will be getting it from here. So for the user author, author email, and author IMG, these are the three things that are required for this.
Yeah, so, author and author email are required. Author IMG is not required. Means it's optional.
Okay. Let's use author image as well. It's all right. And we have got author email. Let's have this email guy coming here. Good. Then we have got author image, IMG. So for the email alone, we can make it as IMG. Cool. So now in the logout form, we have to do a kind of like a form. And we need form group and other things, right? So let's put a small paragraph which says form lies here. Are we going slow or fast?
I think it's okay.
Okay. So for the form control, so we can go back to our faithful thing. There's a form group here. I'm just going to copy this one and add it over our Bootstrap. Now, for this form group, created a Bootstrap group. Instead of this, let's use form group. And boom. So this will show you something like this. Nice. So the first thing that we want is just three form groups we want. One is label is name, label as email, label as avatar. Okay, so if I save it, I get name, email, and avatar. I can put all these things like these kind of things, right? So all the values will be value is going to be these three people, and on change is going to be E, and let's put these three again. E dot target dot value, something like this. So if we have it like this, what happens is, if I try to put, okay, so that works. In simple terms, if this guy or if this particular element has got value of author, whatever I type here will be coming here. If I type something here, it will not come here. If I type here, it will be coming here. So that's exactly what it does. Cool. So now, once we filled it, all these three things, then we have to set it correctly. So input, submit, we will have, oops. And we can say save. Okay, that doesn't look so good. So we can add some classes. So the first thing is, it's going to be button, btn primary. That looks better. So now what we need to do is we just need to make sure this is disabled until a certain categories are fulfilled. So first thing is author trim the value dot length should be greater than 3. Or if it is less than 4, or we have author email. Okay, let's see one line validation email JavaScript. Something we need to do, test. That's a crazy one. I guess this should work for now. This dot test author email. So if it is true, okay, let's put a negation. Or what else? What's the other one? URL. Okay, author image dot trim dot length should be greater than is less than 4.
Less than 4.
No, less than 10 we'll put.
Yeah, because we are providing link there.
HTTP and other things are there, na? Dot trim we will give here as well. Added some crazy right. So this is not selectable. I put something here, I put something here, I put something here, but it doesn't work. So I put my email address. Now it works. So it seems to be just going to work fine. See, perfect. So added a form to sign into the system. It's just a simple, a simple one. Okay, cool. Let's continue. We have another 15 minutes to go. 15 now. Yeah, 20 minutes to go. And let's make it happen. So now, if you click on the save button, what it needs to do is it needs to update this current user with all these values. So handle sign in is a function which takes e.prevent default, because you don't want the form to get submitted. Now, okay, this is interesting. I need somehow to user and this dot set state. Okay, you can just put current user here. Current user with current user. That's it. So handle sign in, we can just give this to this one. And this needs to be this dot handle sign. Now, if we go back to this one, we have got handle sign in here. So we are taking it and bringing it here. Now we have to have a const handle submit. Here is where we will be using e.prevent default. And now this handle submit will go to the form. On submit, handle submit. Remember, you don't want handle submit to be this dot handle submit because this is a functional component. We have handle sign in. This will be sending out author email and author IMG here, like this. So if I save this, what happens here is I want to say the current user. Okay. Now, fun part comes after this. Okay, here everything will be saved anyway. So here we are. Let's put my name, Praveen Kumar. And the IMG. So if I go back, add these things here and press save, it says logged in, but it doesn't show what exactly is there in this. So if I inspect here and open the React Dev Tools, and here you have got in the components, you have the main app. The app has got a state which has got current user. The current user has got author email, and author IMG. This is the main thing that we require, right? So now the current user is there so that people can tweet here. So what if the current user is there? So we have added this system. Now, if the current user is logged in that case, we want to give another form. And here, handle, okay, no, on submit, you need to handle send tweet. Okay, I'll tell you what exactly this handle send tweet is. Again, we need to create the same thing, const handle send tweet equal to e.prevent default. Boom. Okay, so we have got this form. The one thing that we want is we want to give a media item here. What media item? So if you go to getbootstrap.com, in the meantime, I'll just have a quick look at any, hey, Black Pearl, how are you? In this one, there is something called as media object. So you could see something like this. Now, since we have got all these images and other things, we just copy this part and let's go back to our stuff. Here, we are going to put this here. So all these class equal to will become class name equal to, and image src is going to be current user dot author img. Class name is fine, and then the alt is going to be current user dot author. Now if I save this, it will not work. I guess the reason is this one. Yep. So if we go here, whoa. This is not what I was expecting. So let's have border rounded, something like this. And E1. Yeah, that looks really nice. The only problem is the width. Width is going to be 100. Boom. That looks okayish. So we just need only the user's name here. Current user dot author. That's nice. Now, here comes the real stuff. There will be a text area. We don't need all these things. Let's go class name, form control. Okay. Should not get resized, but anyway. And we need a submit button. Tweet. And obviously, let's get the class names. What was it again? BTN primary. Yeah. Nice. So this thing can have MB3. Anything? Yep, that works. So since this one is very small, we can actually make it a bit bigger by putting not 3 and 9. We can give 5 and 7. Okay, that works. So now I have to put all my username, password, everything. Is it? We can think of having it saved in a different way.
As of now, you can also add that in state by default.
Yes. Oh yeah, that is also there. So we have got something like this, and we can also give something like say something. So if you go here, text area, placeholder, say something. Cool. So now whatever is happening here, the value has to be saved into the state. Again, it's going to be tweet and same stuff, whatever we saw here. So now if we say hello, okay, nothing happens. And handle send tweet. This is what we need to do. So handle send tweet, we need totally a different thing. So we've got everything, right? Author, email, order, MG, and then the tweet message.
We just need to post now.
That's it. So tweet message is the thing. This should be tweet message.
Yeah.
And now, so let's say console.log. Let's copy all these things which was there already. And now, if you say hello world, and if you see the console and click on tweet, right, something is wrong.
Missing.
It's because this particular thing got messed up. Let's go get the avatar. So now if I say hello, tweet works. And then give tweet, boom. You got all these author, every single thing, right? You can also do it in this way. So instead of using these things, I can also put .current user and then tweet message. So now since it got refreshed, if I click on this, it works perfectly fine. Cool. So now this is what we should be sending over. So what did we do so far? We just constructed a form for tweet message. Hey, sorry, I'm not seeing the chat at all. Hey, Sohini is here. Hey, Sohini.
Sohini is here.
Yes. After a long time, and in India, in Chennai, I'm building all these things. Cool. So we are almost done with the last part. So now we need to do the services. Services is where it is going to call the stuff here. So for calling things, I'm going to use something called as Axios. Axios is awesome. So installed Axios. Axios is the main thing that fetches. It's perfectly awesome. Now, in our services, I'm going to create it service.js. So here I'm going to do export const get tweets. It's going to be very simple. It's going to return Axios. Nope, not this. Axios. Nope, Axios import Axios from Axios.get. So where is the URL here? And then export const post tweet. So here's going to be the okay. The object. So let's put data. Axios.post. The same thing except that it is tweet, not tweets.
Yeah, and
then the data is going to be data. Yeah.
We need to pass the object as a data because it will be read by request.data.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that is what we have set up here. Created the service calls. And now it's time to use the service calls. So before that, we need to also do the tweets here. So remember we had this media object. This is the media object again. This one. So all these things, okay. Let's try to get it from the user.js. And here, this is how it is. So now, if I have got current user.author image, instead of current user, I'm just going to put tweet. And instead of text area, we'll add a paragraph. Put tweet message. Cool. So this is supposed to come as a repetitive thing of tweets.
Yeah.
So let's put a smaller tweets. Tweets.map tweet. That should contain all these things. So tweet.author, etc., etc. And since all these tweet will have an ID with them, we'll just give a key tweet._ID. If I'm right.
Yeah, it's right.
_ID. Cool. Now let's see what is happening here. So there could be a problem in rendering this one. See, it's gone. So we should be doing something like this. Now it should technically work. Doesn't work. All right. Let's just make it like this.
We are not passing it.
Yes. You can have tweets as an array. This dot state. Boom. So in case if there is nothing, then do this. If not, we have to display something.
We can let it be the first one to tweet or be the first one to say something.
Okay. No, I just wanted to. Wow. Seriously? This one. I wanted this image. Why is it so slow for me? My machine is dying for some reason. It's actually a, okay, wait. File type, PNG, no tweets, pages. Okay, instead of no tweets, we can give no messages. And we can give like file type PNG, and then give a color of transparent. Maybe put this guy here. Yeah, he looks cute. So if we see this, boom, it looks like this. Okay, so no tweets. And if not, we need to show at least one tweet, right? So let's try to add one tweet. Let's take this tweet itself.
I think it will be already there because we are using.
No, I haven't called it.
Okay.
So it looks like this. It should not be like this, right? We don't need a button here. Okay, now this guy, he doesn't need to have so much big size. 75 should be all right. And media body can have border, rounded. We don't need this much padding. And we can give P3. Oh, too much. Yeah, that looks good.
Yes.
Actually, I can put M by 0. Nice. That looks perfect. So that's one single tweet. So we can give bordered or folded. Looks like this. But instead, we can get rid of this border. Let's give P2. Yep, that looks good, right? Now we can get the same thing, copy image address. All right, wait. So this looks perfectly fine. So let's go back, get rid of this guy. Add tweets. Okay, nice. The moment it starts, we need to get the tweets, right? So for that, we have something called as common and dead mount. So here, we'll put this. First thing is we need to call the get tweets thing. Anything else? No. Right. Tweet service. Get tweets. That works. Okay, so get tweets. Then once I get the content, let's see what is there in the content.
We need to use response.json also.
We don't need to. We are using Axios here.
Okay, then it's great.
So the moment it loads, doesn't do anything. Shoot. Pending. Took so much time. Okay, so it has got data. It has got data.data. and then data.tweets. Oh my God. Hey, my machine is dying down. So res.data.tweets. So this is what I need to use. And I'm going to do this dot set state tweets. This is the one. Okay, if I do this, boom, there you go. So many tests and all. Now we have got the tweet.map, and here we can give MB2 so that it has some spaces. Now if I do Praveen, okay, so now the problem is when I even save this one, doesn't come. So load the initial tweets. Now the fun part is this should be in the reverse chronological order. So when we are loading it, reverse the loading of tweets. Boom, mine comes the first. So I put this YouTube, but Praveen.science. Avatar is going to be the URL of this one. Copy image address, paste it here, save. Okay, so fun part is this will not work. The reason is
we have no
I need to put a set interval.
Yeah, but I think that will hit the API limit because I have deployed the Heroku.
Okay, so how many? What is the limit that we have to follow? Is it per minute limit or per second limit?
As of now, I have not put, but let's see. We can use 10 seconds.
I'm just going to use one hit every 15 seconds.
That will be okay.
Right. So I'm just going to do the get states again and then save it. So what happens here is...
as of now, we can go with 1 second also. 1 second or 3 seconds.
3 seconds is okay. Okay. This technique is called as long polling technique. Long polling to get all the tweets updated. So it says hello check. Copy image address, image Praveen Kumar, my email address YouTube at Praveen.science, and then I save it. Let's say, let's check the real time nature of this app. And then if I click on tweet, does it work or not?
Okay. Mine is working.
Wait, I don't think. I guess I did not call the tweet service of post tweet. Wait, I forgot to call the post tweet. How dare I did this? So if I go back to my user.js, see, I forgot to do anything here. So I need to do post tweet. And post tweet, I need to send this object. Dot then I need to somehow call this get tweets.
Yeah, get tweets.
Okay. So I can just put okay. We can do
just improve
refresh,
the tweet in users.
Update tweets is going to be a function that's going to do this. Okay. And this can be sent to this guy. Update tweets equal to this dot update tweets. And also this is having this one, right? So you can put update tweets. You can call update tweets. Oops. And you can call this one as well. Oh, wait. Yeah. Right. Cool. So coming back to my name again. Yeah, I wish I put this in the state. Hey, checking the real-time nature. Okay, wait. I haven't done it yet. This is gonna die. Okay, once we have done this, what I need to do is I need to clear all these things, right? So set author, set tweet. So set tweet as nothing. Is there anything else? I guess that's it. Gone. Okay, checking the real-time nature. Boom, it works. So in simple way, we have implemented this real-time Twitter engine. Hey, Sasi, Vanakantala. Thank you so much, Sohini. So happy that you came in. And this is a simple way to create particular stuff. So we are going back. So hey, Rohan.
Yeah.
So what do you think? And what do you all think, folks? So what do you all think? Is this did you learn something today?
It was
Is it better than Rohan's user interface?
Actually, to be honest, I learned how to manage all that services.
Nice.
I just included that in the app.js file.
Right. Exactly. So it would be actually, I even since due to that timing, I just did a small hack job kind of a thing. So fix the tweet and other things. Let me push all the code right now so that everyone will be happy. So this is the first time I'm going to push actually. Right. Okay. Everything has been pushed. All the code is available and it is here. Okay. So any questions so far? Who wants some free stickers? Let's try asking someone. Okay. So Rohan, I guess you have done a lot of things already. So nothing much I can ask you about your experience today. But anyway, how was your experience today?
Yeah, actually it was great. Let's learn some best practices. Yeah.
Nice. That is good to know. And others, please message your experience. And by the way, in case if you are in LinkedIn or Twitter, here's the post that I created. Please put in your feedback as well. So here you go. And feel free to retweet and let me know if you have any questions. We are happy to answer. And in case if there are no questions, we can actually end it up as well because it's already going more than 1.5 hours. And I hope I thank you all for patiently sitting and listening to all these things. And yes, anything else, Rohan? And this is my last, and it's my last day in India. So I'll be going back to UK day after tomorrow with a brand new green screen. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but let's see how it goes. Cool. No more questions. Okay. So thanks everyone for coming in. And as usual, stay home, stay safe. And Rohan, any last words from you?
Yeah. So I will like that if every one of you can participate in SnowHack and submit your project, that will be very great for us. And we will be also able to see how much things you can build and develop.
Awesome. Nice, man. And thanks a lot for making this happen. And any questions at all, just put it in the comments.
Thanks to you for joining us.
Thanks a lot, Rohan, for having me. And don't forget, I've shared my Twitter and LinkedIn post. So in case of any questions or anything as well, just go ahead and add your feedback there. And one more bonus stuff. Take a full size screenshot, tag me and Rohan, and you will get something special from SnowHacks and myself. All right. Yeah. So that's going to be really cool. And go ahead, enjoy the day. See you all. Happy Sunday. Bye, everyone.